Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am actually going to talk about the difference between a PRN job and a full-time job in a medical field kind of work. So when I was still in school, I was actually kind of confused about how PRN works. So hopefully this video will give a little bit of idea as to how it works. And then also, obviously, full-time, you get a 40 hours of worked. But anyway, I'll talk about it more. Right now, I have to go to inside the hospital. I'm in the parking lot right now. But yeah, that's our video for today. Hi guys, so as promised, I will talk about the difference between a PRN job and a full-time job in a medical setting workplace, or if you're working in a medical field. So when I was still a student, I actually was kind of confused as to what PRN means and how it works. So hopefully this one will kind of give you just a little bit of idea as to what it is and what it entails and how it works. So PRN job basically is, PRN means, that's from a Latin word that means pro renata, that means as needed, or if they like need you basically to work on that day on a specific time, or if there's a patient, they will call you to go and do that patient, do an ultrasound for that patient, for example. So in my work as a sonographer or as an ultrasound tech, so when I started, I got hired as PRN in one of the hospital here in our area. And then what they do is basically you will have to be on call at least once a month, or even more than that if you don't have a full-time job, so you can do more. So the PRN, you will have to sign up for it once a month, and it starts from Friday evening to Monday morning. So it's a full weekend schedule. So once you sign up for that specific weekend, then what you're gonna do is just basically wait for a call. If there's a patient that you need to do, they will call you on your phone and say, hey Hazel, we have a patient for a transvaginal ultrasound or for a renal ultrasound. So you will have to go to the hospital wherever you work, clocked in, and then do it. And then once you're done, you clock out, and then that's it. And then you'll wait for another call. So it's a straight time from Friday night until Monday morning, so the whole weekend. So the pros of that is you have a lot of time because you only work during the weekend, right? So you can manage your time, your schedule. If you're a working mother or someone who just doesn't want to work full time, and then you can set your schedule. Okay, this is what I want to work, and you can have a lot of day off. But the time management or schedule, you make your own schedule basically. As long as you sign up for calls, your employer doesn't really, they won't really, it doesn't really matter as to what day of the month you'd like to be on call. But you gotta sign up for it, otherwise they will let you go. The cons of that is you keep coming back to your hospital or to wherever you work. So every time they call you, you come back in, you went home, something like that. So you're kind of locked in. You can't do some other stuff like go walking or go on a date or whatever you wanted to do, because if you do those stuff, what if they will call you? You know what I mean? But one of my workmates told me before that, yeah, you can still do stuff. You just need to bring your uniform, and then when they call you, just bring your uniform and change, and then go clocked in. That's another smart way if you're comfortable doing that, but I haven't really done that just because what if I eat in a restaurant and then they call me, when we just started and our order has not even come yet, you know what I mean? So, but that's really what PRN is all about. And plus, your sleep cycle is gonna mess up because you never know, they will call you midnight, early, odd morning, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I have experienced all of that. So, and when I started, actually, I can't sleep because I always keep thinking, what if they call me? What if I miss the call? What if I can't hear my ringtone, on my phone, and I have to have my phone next to me? So it was kind of hard to have a good night's sleep or even sleep for a few hours, because I keep thinking about it. But now that I've been doing it for a few months or several months, then it's just kind of natural. I fall asleep, and then when they call me, I'll just get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, and go. But yeah, but if that's what you want, but that's really the first step to get a full-time job, to get your feet wet in the sonography field, to have an experience. I think a lot of people experience being a PRN in a hospital setting. You will learn a lot. You can manage your own schedule, but that's the beauty of PRN. And plus, you'll get paid more because in our area here, for whatever reason, the PRN has a higher rate than the full-time job. Now, I guess it's because the PRN people doesn't have any benefits. They don't have medical. They don't have any insurance. They don't get paid time off or anything like that. So I guess that's why. So in comparison to our area, most of the PRN jobs here earn like about 31, 32 an hour, or some hospital have like $29 an hour. And then you'll get paid every time you clocked in, you get paid an hour and a half. So even if you only do the patient 30 minutes, you still get paid an hour and a half. So it's a really good way to earn money or to have an extra money in case you already have a full-time job as a sonographer and you wanted to have a PRN as a sideline. That's what I'm doing right now, because when I started PRN, but I can't let go of my first job because they're so nice to me. So even if I'm already have a full-time job in a different hospital, I'm still linked to another hospital. Basically, my first job as a PRN when I get hired started, the sonography job. So that's what PRN entails. And then the full-time, obviously, you work 40 hours a week minimum, or if it's busy, you might get a little bit of overtime, but it's a set hours of work, which is the beauty of it, because you know that you will get paid 40 hours each week, or in the place where I work, you get paid twice a month, so every 2 weeks you get paid. And plus you have benefits, of course. You have medical, dental, paid time off, maternity leave, sick leave. You can invest to a 401k for whatever investment that they have. And the other hospital that I work with, they also match your 401k, which is kind of nice. And so that's the beauty of full-time. But of course, you don't have a lot of time to have a time off when you're full-time. You have to set your vacation time. You have to have a vacation time off that you already accrued before you can even have a time off. That's kind of the rules. They just won't let you be absent at work, except when you're very sick. There's nothing that they can do about that. But yeah, again, the full time, you have set hours. You'll get paid exactly the same amount every 2 weeks or even more if you do overtime. With PRN, it depends on how much they need you. They might only need you once a month, so that means you'll only get paid really minimal for that one full weekend once a month. So it's not a lot of money compared to full time. But if you are lucky enough to get hired where that hospital or clinic or wherever that they're very very busy, and you're able to sign up for more calls during the weekend, then that you get paid more because the rate is basically high. So that's basically it, the difference between the PRN and the full-time job. So hopefully you guys, it helped you to have a little bit of idea in the medical field. Yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. And thank you so much for watching.